took a Hydrafacial, costed me a ton of money. Here is my experience of how it went, and I'm going to be sharing with you whether it's really worth the big amount of money I popped yesterday on popping my skin. Let's go. We begin with a quick skin prep by cleaning my skin of all the SPF and the makeup. Through this facial, you will notice how much darkness I have on my eye area, and there's also significant wrinkling. So apart from enjoying the Hydrafacial, please make sure after this video you go ahead and introduce a good eye cream in your skincare. You will thank me for it years later, I promise you that. What I've learned is that once your eye area gets dry and wrinkled and gets too pigmented, there is very little that you can do to reverse the changes. And so therefore, hear it from me, I've lived and tested so many products that please don't use moisturizers as eye creams. They're not structured to handle the delicate area of your eye. Irrespective of whoever tells you this, I am here with my experience sharing with you over here that it does not work. Eye creams are lighter, they don't cause irritation in your eye, they don't cause watering in the eye, and therefore you don't develop secondary pigmentation. Also, we are more prone to darkness in our eye, so it's very important to start using eye creams early on in our skincare. I would think by 25-26 you must have a good eye cream in your skincare routine to prevent pigmentation as much as you can. Despite all of this, pigmentation will come, but it will probably not be as bad as it would have without proper eye care. And once the wrinkles develop very badly on the eye area, there's nothing you can do. You can't do eye facials, you can't do Botox, you can't do fillers. There's really nothing they can do because the whole area is so delicate. So prevention and early intervention is the only way to make sure your eye area does not get severely aged as compared to your face. For the face, a lot of things can be done, but not so for the eye area. A regular moisturizer just has too much of emollients, too much of greasiness to be used in the thin area of the eye, and therefore you'll find a lot of sagging, and you'll find a lot of watering of your eyes. And as you can see, I have also developed melia. That's a result of using too thick moisturizers on my eye area. So this first step, that is exfoliation. What all acids are they using for exfoliation?
The ingredients is glucosamine HCl.
Glucosamine HCl. Okay.
And we are using a combination of ingredients, but mainly we are promoting as glucosamine HCl.
So what is the difference between the cheap Hydrafacials available and your Hydrafacial?
Yeah, let me explain on that. So in the market we have a lot of copycats.
Yeah.
So the main difference which I want to show you is the tips. You can see the spiral technology. The spiral technology in this.
Yeah.
So you can see the spiral thing, right? So this is the vortex fuse technology which we have taken the patent rights for this.
Okay.
So what it does means the spiral technology, you can feel the suction by
Right.
placing the tip, right?
Yeah.
So at that time when the suction happens, you can see two different holes. So the serum, it comes from here, it rotates and it collects all the dead cells from this serum and it goes
Pushes inside.
pushes to this blue color pipe. This pipe. This one. So all the debris will go from this and it will connect to the junk jar.
Okay.
So that is the difference, major difference.
Okay.
So
The head basically that you're using.
So what happens is like simultaneously it works. First it collects the dead cells and immediately we infuses the serums, right? So simultaneously it infuses the serum. So this is the difference. What I can say. And the major and more another one difference is like this is the dermatology recommended facial, Hydrafacial.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the ingredients you see that like the glucosamine HCl and the salicylic acid, glycolic acid, combination of antioxidants and peptides, everything is dermatology recommended ingredients. Okay, that you cannot find in any other these things.
Right.
So that is the one of the major differences.
It's very important to use the right product and the right machines, no?
Yes.
If you want right results.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, and in the end, when you do something cheap or you think sasta mein ho jayega, you will end up damaging your skin, and the effect will not be there.
Yes. The second step, this is called glycol prep, glycolic and salicylic acid.
Okay.
So
So now they're going to infuse
No. This is like to loosen up the pores.
Okay.
To open the pores.
Okay.
Okay. And it works for the acne. Who has the acne prone skin? It works there because the combination of glycolic acid and salicylic acid in the name itself, which is showing. And the glycolic percentage is 7.5% and the salicylic is 2%, which is very very mild. But few people may think that the peeling may happen, but it is very mild. The percentages. So and again it depends upon the skin type. Few they can see the peeling session, few they cannot see the peeling session. And again it's up to the skin type as I told. You can see the difference between each and every step. The stroke is different.
Okay.
All the steps are not with the
Same
thing. Each and every step different strokes. Yeah, this is one of the steps. First step we have done long and overlapping. This is short and fair. So that is the difference. Each serum we will be using the different strokes.
This she'll be covering the whole surface now, right?
Exactly.
For uniform exfoliation.
Yes. And the hydrafacial treatment we do in a systematic way. Not in everybody. Everything should be systematic, neat and clean in that way.
Beta HD.
Beta HD.
HD.
So here what we do is like we increase the little vacuum pressure. I mean like the vacuum pressure it should be little higher because we are doing specially on T-zone. What I do is like this. So T-zone is like this one. So we have to cover this area, this nose area and the forehead like this. Okay, so we have to cover this. So what we do is like in this is the bony area in our face. So at that time we increase the vacuum pressure because we can have some stubborn dead cells or impurities in these areas. So to extract, mainly we can say that to extract that we have to increase little vacuum pressure.
Okay.
Yeah, we are starting the treatment.
Yeah. Lights are really bad and very very bright in this room, but my skin was already glowing with whatever steps we had done till now. I could feel it very alive and popping. And especially the nose area, it just was shining and shining and shining. I can't believe there are YouTube videos showing how to do hydrafacial at home.
No.
It's like such a complex facial.
Really?
It was really shiny and poppy. I was really enjoying the transformation step by step. What is this step about?
Now we are doing the booster step, which is like boosters itself in the name you can see it gives the boosting to the skin. So now we are using the booster which is Brightening. Brightening means it's for glowing, especially for brightening we say.
Brightening the skin.
Yeah, brightening the skin. Like
already you can see the cleanness on the skin. There's
a the shining thing.
The shine on the skin is already there.
So it boosts up. I mean, it more boost ups, more brightening. Like
Yeah.
That. Yeah. Stop. And here also the stroke is different.
This suction was more like stippling all over the skin, and she was suctioning it and rotating the head just a little bit. Each of the suction steps, each of the mechanical steps were different for every step in the Hydra facial. What about this area and all that? Here? You didn't do it. You'll spread it.
Spread that. Because this is sensitive area. The vacuum pressure is not correct for that area.
Okay.
So what we do is like at the sensitive areas we won't put any vacuum pressure. Just we will spread the serum.
Okay.
Because the peel off chances are there.
Okay.
For few. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying for your skin type, but there are the chances for clients.
It's always better to be careful.
Yes.
Yeah. The pop in my skin is at its highest right now. I don't think it can shine or be more glowy and dewy than this. But let's see. It's supposed to get best in the next day and even better in the next 2 to 3 days. So waiting for it.
infuse the brightenol. So for deeper penetration, we are placing the LED for 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
Depends upon your bearability. Just we will place for 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
So a lot of difference you can see before placing LED and after placing LED.
Okay. It'll basically help the better infusion of the product,
Penetration,
right?
yeah.
Penetration of brightenol.
Yes. Using the combination of antioxidants and peptides with hyaluronic acid, we are infusing into the pores.
Okay. So peptides, hyaluronic acid,
And antioxidants.
antioxidants.
Combination of antioxidants and peptides.
Okay.
And with hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is specially made for hydration of the skin. So we are infusing antiox plus serum.
Okay. This suction was again very different. It felt that she was going in a little deeper, but then I can't say that it really was, but it definitely was a little more. I could feel the pressure just a little more. She then evenly spread out the product that they use, especially in areas where they couldn't use the suction. These kind of areas are very sensitive and they don't go in over there because it can cause bruising and pulling of the skin. So she spread out the products and let my skin soak it in. I let it stay like this only?
Yeah, it stays for a couple of hours. Later you feel very normal.
I'm very impressed by the shine.
Yeah, I told you like we added the boosters, right? So with that you will get the strengthening to your skin. And simple, Hydrafacial is for to maintain your skin healthy.
This is the Hydrafacial machine. As you can see, it's got 4 steps, 4 bottles, active 4, beta, HCl or something, then Antox, and then rinse away. So yes, my skin is popping the next day and I'm really happy with the results. I love the effect it's had on my skin is popping. But the reason I chose to pay for this service was because I wanted to be able to, in the end, let you know what I truly feel about this service. Yes, it is good, in terms of popping your skin and making it glow, it definitely delivers that. And I believe it gets better in the next coming days, which is very good if you're going for it for a pre-event. But as a regular facial, it's exceptionally expensive treatment to do, considering it's not a permanent change on your face. After about 20 days or something, or even less, the hyaluronic acid and all the infusions will become less. The brightenol that they've infused will lose its effect and your skin will go back to what it was. So what really pays in the long term is to make sure that your skincare is very well balanced for exfoliation, is very well balanced for brighteners like alpha butans, niacinamides, azelites, and in the end you are able to use a good brightening serum like a vitamin C, a strong vitamin C, and use a sunscreen. I strongly recommend that you look at my video where I've reviewed LED lights, because as you can see over here, LED lights do make a difference to your skin. You'll need to do investment, but it's going to be an investment that will pay you off in the very first year itself, because keep in mind your investment will still be less, way less than the amount I've spent on the Hydrafacial. In fact, you can set the whole Hydrafacial up for yourself in under 10k, and I'm going to tell you how, so stay tuned in part number 2. If you've done Hydrafacials, let me know what your experience has been. And for more on this, I'm going to meet you in the comment section where we're going to continue our discussions.